Hi everyone, Allison with Ambassador here. Today I want to talk a little bit about what is the significance of everything on the label on your bottle of wine. So you see a lot of different things on the bottle. As a winery, there are actually different rules and requirements and laws that we have to follow anytime we put something on the label. So for example, you're going to see different designations showing up on this wine label. On our label, you see there's three different things down here at the bottom. The first one, it says, is estate grown. This is probably for us the most important thing on our label. And the reason for that is if you see the words estate grown or estate produced or just estate on a bottle of wine, it means that that particular winery owns the property from which the grapes came. So for us, all of our red wines come from our estate vineyard on Red Mountain. We own the property, we own the dirt, so to speak, and it's the dirt or the terroir that really makes that particular vineyard special. So we control everything that comes off of that vineyard. We control it from the time that the vines were planted. We planted them ourselves back in 2005. We control how our grapes are watered, how much water we choose to use or not use. We control the canopy on those grapes, how we prune them to make sure that they produce the best possible fruit. And so it's really significant because there are not very many wineries in the state of Washington or in the country that can say that they are 100% estate produced. So for us, again, all of our red wines come from our own estate vineyard, and that's a pretty big, significant factor. So again, the important elements on this label are, first of all, you've got, for this example, Grenache. Grenache is the grape varietal. In order for us to put the word Grenache on here, that means that there has to be at least 75% of the grapes in the bottle are Grenache. So it can be blended with 25% of other varietals, but as long as it's more than 75% or more, then you can use that particular grape varietal on the label. The other thing you'll see on here is the AVA. So for us, this is Red Mountain. In order to put the Red Mountain AVA, at least 85% of all of the grapes need to come from that particular growing region. Then what you'll see sometimes on labels is a vineyard designation. So for us, on our Sauvignon Blanc label, we put Boucher Vineyard. The reason for that is we source the fruit for this particular wine from Boucher Vineyards in the Yakima Valley. In order for us to put that on the label, at least 95% of all of the grapes have to come from Boucher Vineyard. And in our case, 100% of them do come from Boucher Vineyard. So those are some of the things that's significant about your wine label, what the different terms mean and why it's important to understand them. For us, again, one of the distinct advantages that Ambassador has is the fact that we own our vineyard and that we can label our bottles with that estate grown. That is huge because what it means is nobody else has access to the dirt in our vineyards. Only we do. And it's the dirt and the minerals that are in this dirt that really make that vineyard special. There's no place else like it on Red Mountain, and nobody else is able to get fruit from it except for us. So when you open a bottle of Ambassador, you know where that wine came from and how it was produced. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us for more videos.